Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Prophecy of Pendor. Now, I must mention that I've done a lot of off-screen progress, and by a lot I mean an hour and a half to 2 hours of off-screen progress. Yes, usually it's actually a little bit quicker than that, I gotta say, but, well, we gotta get some content out here, don't we? Yes. And to those of you that say, oh, the episode's too short, and shaking your fist in the air and lighting a torch and roaming around with your village buddies, yes. To those of you that say that, well, that's exactly the point. I played off-screen for 2 hours, and, well, most of it was literally the most boring thing ever, so not really recording material, gotta say. But we have now come to a point where we actually have something to do that is going to be, well, relatively entertaining and rather fun, I would say. So, as we head over to the reports here, you can currently see that my renown is a lot more, I think. I'm actually unsure how much I've gained, but it's been quite a arduous journey, shall we say. Yes. And so, faction relations. Yes, here we go. The Kingdom of Sarlian and the Kingdom of Ravenstone are both at war against the Empire. And, just a moment ago, a Ravenstone vassal was nearing to Ahun, so I'm hopeful that we'll actually be able to head back there and see what we can do, and maybe try and kill him, but I'm actually unsure whether that's possible because an Empire Immortal party was seen in the area as well, so you never know, they might actually be, well, fighting each other right now. So, yes, also, as we can see here, we have 92 relation with the Shadow Legion, and I'm about to head in and hand in this quest, which I've been doing for a rather considerable amount of time. As you can see, I have 69,000 rating in this particular quest. There's a very good reason for that, too. I actually lured another snake cult army into the woods and fought it with the help of Aeldirion once again. Obviously, we've already seen that, so I didn't really want to show it again on screen. And, well, then I just fought a bunch of random units, random parties, and, of course, we have also been visiting Our Lady and trying to get her relation up. She's now at 19 or 18, I think. So she will agree to marry us, I think, at 20, so hopefully that will work out quite nicely. And without further ado, let's head into Cez and actually hand in our quest. I would like to be able to... Ooh, there's Frederick, but I don't really want to recruit him right now. I would love to find a ransom broker because, as you saw, we actually do have 25 prisoners. And, well, yes, it would have been really nice if we could potentially sell those, but yeah, no such luck right now. So, yes, also, I actually did find a strange book while I was fighting some of the snake cult parties, so we may as well give that in. 5 rank points. It actually does give a pretty reasonable amount of rewards. 1,000 dinars is nothing to sniff at, I've got to say, so that's pretty cool. And otherwise, I have bounties to claim. There we go. Oh yes, fantastic. So we have now gained 30 rank points, huge amount of relation, a massive amount of dinars, and we are incredibly happy about that. So, let's head on out here and take a look at our party. It appears as though I have missed out once again on the Centurions. Yeah, I gotta say I'm pretty sad about that, to be honest, but, well, the Marinus units are pretty good anyway, so why not? And we did gain quite a few of those. We have 26 of them now, which is, well, fantastic, isn't it? So, yes, now I must mention that after we gained Lethal Duran's assistance in the previous episode, he is, well, shall we say, not infatuated, but he does like Julia. He has a fancying for Julia quite a lot, and Julia likes him back, so we're going to see a little bit of a romance there, perhaps. But, well, whatever the case, we're going to go into Julia now, and we're going to take a look at her skills, and see if she will, let's see. I think maybe some more agility, but I really want to level up her power draw too, because she's using a bow. And maybe that's why they like each other, because they both use bows. That's just, well, yeah, maybe we'll see something else happen there. But okay, a little bit more agility cannot hurt. It's going to increase her skills somewhat, I guess. Try and get more weapon proficiency and everything. And now Donovan, of course, as well. Oh yeah, some more intelligence. And we'll get some more pathfinding as a result of that too, because we currently have 7 pathfinding. He has 7 pathfinding now, so, well, if I don't spec into pathfinding, which we've actually just leveled up again, once again as well, so we're going to get some more in charisma. We currently cannot get any more in pathfinding, so it appears as though Donovan will be our pathfinding specialist once we level him up once again. And I think we'll go for some more in Weapon Master. Wait a minute, what is there else to get? I think we probably want to go for... No, not Prisoner Management. We are just not even using that right now. Maybe some Wound Treatment. Maybe some Inventory Management, actually. That might be quite good to go for. Maybe. Let's go for some Inventory Management. That is always useful, in my opinion. So we're going to go for that. And without further ado, I suppose we are now going to be heading onward out of Sez and making our way to Sarlian/Ravenstone territory and maybe protecting Ahun as well. No, it doesn't appear as though it's being raided right now anyway. Okay, well, while I was traveling to, well, Ravenstone territory, I thought we may want to take on Sarlian as well, but I've actually scouted a couple of them when they first initially declared war, and most of their castles have huge amounts of defenders, and I'm not particularly looking forward to fighting the Ravenstone Rangers either, but they do appear to have lesser garrisons. So, yes, also, as we can see, the Empire did take Laria, yeah, which I gotta say is really disappointing. I was really hoping they would weaken the garrison and then maybe retreat because they were too scared of being taken out, or maybe the Sarlian forces would decide, oh no, this is, well, we must take this back, and so on and so forth, but no, they have not decided to do that. But there is a fellow here, Duke Aldemar, who has 24 Ice Guard Rangers. I'm a little bit worried about those. I have not heard of them before. I have not actually even seen them in combat, so this is going to be either a remarkable massacre, or it's going to be something that is, well, yes, somewhat reasonably well done. But we're going to find out. And, oh yeah, that's great. Place a hill in the middle of the battlefield, and a hill that is great for Ravenstone archers, of course. Yes, that's exactly what we're going to be fighting right now. Ah, that is not good. Oh, no, maybe it is. Maybe it is okay. We're just going to charge a little bit in here. I'm going to try and take this guy out if I can. There we go, thank you very much. Okay, apparently Ravenstone Horsemen, not the most hardy of unit, and they don't appear to be surviving very well either. Oh, yes. Okay, so we're just going to be actually just charging them. Just straight on charging them, because I literally do not think that we have anything to worry about apart from their archers, and if we just stand there, then their archers are just going to pepper us and initially, well, eventually kill us. So probably a good idea to deal as much damage as we can. Unfortunately, they are incredibly accurate. Probably some of the best archers in the game apart from Noldor, of course. And we're gonna just, well, they don't seem to be very well armored. That is also the one thing that you have to take into account about Ravenstone units. They do not seem to be well armored at all, so you can deal some pretty significant damage against them. And yes, just completely overwhelm them. Apparently the Ice Guard Rangers are not as good as I anticipated they would be, so I'm gonna say that we're actually gonna be perfectly fine. But obviously we're gonna lose a couple of units in the initial charge, but that's just how it goes sometimes. And we are eliminating quite a few of the enemy's units. Look at that, 16 kills already? What's going on here? It couldn't just be that I've been playing for so long and I've now just got a little bit less rusty than usual. Oh, that might be it. Of course. Yeah, of course. So, let's just see. Are we able to eliminate any more? Are we able to get lucky number 20? Maybe. Or maybe not. No, maybe not. Maybe? Yep, there we go. There's lucky number 20. Maybe we'll get 21 and we'll cash out with blackjack. Nope. Nope. Definitely not going to happen this time. So there it is, 9 renown. We've actually been gaining some really nice renown rewards from the various parties that we've been fighting, so it's pretty cool, I gotta say. Otherwise, unfortunately, those guys decided to escape. Oh yes, and also, previous episode was a huge mistake not to ransom those guys. I admit that is for sure, because literally we would have gained, I don't know, 15,000? So, would have been worth it, but I did not realize that the Empire was going to make peace with them, of course. How can we know? It's just absolutely terrible. But we have enough money. We have enough money as it is, so there's not really any necessity for it. And Anson is, of course, now going to level up and gain some more surgery and wound treatment, which is going to help him to help us. Yes. He has a few more gauze now and a few more medkits that he'll be able to use, and hopefully use them to good effect at that. So, let's take a look here. Let's go for some more riding skill with Adonia. We want them to be as mobile as possible on the battlefield, as long as they are using a horse, of course. So, yes, there we go. Now, I think it would actually be a rather nice idea to... Oh, hello. What are you doing here, Marius Imperator? I would like to speak to him and potentially get a task. I'm actually wondering what's going on here. Whoa, there we go. Very nice indeed. We're getting some really nice relation with him. I decided to also do some tasks off-screen with him too. So, yes, there's that. Unfortunately... okay, so you need Julia. Okay, fine. You can take Julia, but I am expecting her back in the same condition that I left you with her. With him? With her? With him? No. I have no idea, but I am expecting her back in the same condition. Full stop. There we go. That's how we do it. Now, let's see. Are we gonna... Yeah, we're gonna sell a couple of things here. I did get an Anaconda spiked shield, which I thought actually was really cool at the time, but I'm actually unsure. I'm actually unsure because it has 600 HP, 100 more HP than the Empire Immortal Shield, and, well, it does have the same resistance. It has a better speed rating, and I think maybe similar size. Look at that. It actually has bigger size. Look at that. That's insane. So I think I'm actually going to use the Anaconda Spike Shield, at least for now, and we're going to see how that goes. Obviously, I do still have the Noldor Shield. I have not sold that, but I decided, considering I was going up against a lot of Snake Cult armsmen and followers, they had a huge amount of crossbows, so I was going to decide to hopefully get a bigger shield, and as a result, maybe not get headshot. And believe it or not, I did not get headshot once, but yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes, isn't it? Ooh, there appears to be a Sarlian vassal there. No, we can't just fight against vassals all the time, can we? Okay, so yes, for a week. So how many... okay, so May 22nd. May 22nd, we will have to go and get Julia back from our liege. I'm just going to take a look and scout Valashield Castle. I don't think I've looked at this one yet. Oh my. Now that is insane, but just take a look at the composition. They only have 24 armored longbowmen, only 11 halberdiers, and then the rest are relatively mid to low tier. Now, this is where it gets sad. They have 22 Noldor Rangers. If only we could rescue them. Yeah, if only we could rescue them. Am I right? Yes, very much so. I would love to be able to rescue them, but no such luck there, of course. Yes, Noldor units are not available in that way. But we're going to take a look here, and we're actually going to see if we can take this, because it is on the edge of Laria. It's also right next to Noldor territory. And it apparently is also, yes, disappointed now. Extremely disappointed. Well, as you can see, we are still under, yeah, a lot of negatives there. Am I still sieging this? Am I literally still sieging this? I actually have no idea what I'm doing now, because I started it and now they made peace, and now I have no idea what's going on. Maybe? I don't know. Well... No, I think it's actually cancelled it, and now we're just in a infinite loop of some sort. So, yes, there we go, yeah. So, that was great. Just as we were about to siege, everything starts to happen as soon as we're about to siege something. So, yeah, there is that to take into account too. Goodness me, as soon as we have two factions as well against us, we have that. We have that actually What? Okay. Oh, wow. He's actually deciding to give us a village. Another village. Who would have thought it? Apparently those tasks paid off, which is fantastic. So, yeah, we're going to be accepting that. Thank you. Beartild the Moderate is now a Lord of Quinn, which is just over there. Well, that's great. That's actually really nice, because it's quite close to where Ahun is, so we can potentially, well, defend both of them if we so desire. But, yeah, for now we're just going to be moving through Jetu lands. I will be leaving Quinn to its own devices for the most part because, well, we've spent so much time leveling up Ahun's relation with us that I think it would be a waste if we were to let that go to the dogs now. So, let's see. Not good. That is certainly not good. Wow. Okay, yeah. That would be practically suicide, I think. They have Highlanders, they have Rangers, they have Keir Guards, and they have Wardens. All of those are relatively high tier, I would say. Now let's see, who's over here? Oh, Duke Aldemar is already back on his feet. What's going on with that? How dare you, Duke Aldemar? How dare you get back on your feet so quickly? And there's a Jetu army with over 1,000 units. Just a bye-to-bye there. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but... Ooh, Knights of the Ravenspear. Now, I would actually decide that maybe this would be a good idea, but they have Ravenspear mercenaries as well as Knights of the Ravenspear, so probably not the greatest idea here. We have a Mist Mountain army as well, but they don't have any unique names within it, so pretty disappointing there. Let's just see what's going on here with some of these fellows. I'm going to try and sneak past. Do they have a good spotting skill? Because our spotting skill right now, I think, is actually at 11 or 10? Yep, it's at 10. Yes, 10 is the max level that we can currently get, so we're going to be looking really far into the distance. Hopefully these guys can't see me, and I'm going to sneak past along the river's edge. Whoa, apparently Ravenstone has also lost rain. I have just been in my own little world down in the southeast, because really didn't want to have to deal with anyone else apart from with the snake cult, and as you can see, what's happened is rain has been taken, and all kinds of things going on here. So let's see. Oh, goodness me. Lady Alexia, how dare you? Ah, yes, of course. Now she is wanting our attention. So I suppose we'll just be heading on over to one of these nearby castles here, and then be greeted by... oh, my. Yes. Okay, so apparently we're going to need to head to Cinderfall. Apparently that is the only place that does not have some hugely roaming vassal armies of some sort. And of course, Sarlian is now at peace with us, so this is our only option, I suppose. Yes, our only option. Who would have thought it? Okay, so hello, King Gregory. You appear to want us quite badly, but I am going to be maneuvering around you, thank you very much. There we are. Okay, that worked out pretty nicely, and yes, we also have a slight problem too, because, well, shall we say the Fyrdsvain are now also at war against the Dashar. So literally the Empire is choosing some really weird things to do, I've got to say. So, okay, where are we? Where do we go? Oh, there we are. Okay, fantastic. So, let's see. Are there any other castles in this area? No. No other castles whatsoever. So, Cinderfall is it or bust. That's pretty much what we're going to have to face here. So, there's Knights of the Ravenspear. I'm actually unsure how good the Knights of the Ravenspear are, so I'm probably going to have to look that up on the wiki or something along those lines, just so that we can tell whether whether Poinsbrook would be the best target for us to go for. Now, who's that? Hello, Dashar. Okay. I have no idea whether Dashar is all the way up here, but I suppose he's raiding some Fyrdsvain villagers, just like he would be raiding a Hun if he was at war against us, of course. Oh, yes. We know all too well how they like to operate. Oh, this fellow appears to be heading to Cinderfall. We can't allow that, can we? Okay, so he has Silver Mist Rangers. This guy has Silver Mist Rangers. We may as well just say goodbye if... we're going to attack him. We are going to attack him, because literally we cannot allow him to get into Cinderfall. So this is the only thing we can do to potentially have a chance at engaging some kind of siege. So let's see whether that is even possible. Obviously, if we allow them to get to the top of this mountain, yet again, there is a mountain in the middle of the battlefield, then we will definitely have devastating losses. So let's try, shall we? Let's try and get to the top as quickly as possible. I'm really worried about this because the Silver Mist Rangers are very good. I would say that they are probably second only to the Noldor. So let's see whether that is indeed the case. Obviously, their horses are already at the top. Oh, of course. Okay, so what can we do? What can we do? Okay, the one thing we can do is move around the side, and we can potentially get them to move closer and closer to us if they don't hold position. If they continue to move forward, we will have the advantage. Maybe that will work. Oh my, there's the Silver Mist Rangers. Pretty worried about that. Pretty worried about the crossbowmen, but I think right now what we're going to do is just try to take out the the various units that try to eliminate us ahead of time, which is thankfully not many. Yes, wow, our Empire, oh my, that's not good. Yes, our Empire armored crossbowmen are actually pretty reasonable at their jobs, but oh my goodness, yes. That's exactly what I was afraid of right there. Very, very afraid indeed of those Silver Mist Rangers. I have a bad feeling that if we charge in here, bad things are going to happen, but we're going to have to do it. We will have to do it because we can't just stand here and let ourselves be destroyed by their Silver Mist Rangers. We have to take action. So let's see what we can do. Most of our units may have shields now, may or may not have shields because, well, even though we do have a lot of Shadow Legion Marinus units, we also have a lot of Legionnaires. I decided to level up some more Legionnaires, which is obviously going to help out quite a bit. There's a... I think we killed one, didn't we? Did we kill one? No, apparently they have a lot of HP, the Silver Mist Rangers. I think we actually did a lot of damage to one, but not enough. There we go. Take out the Silver Mist Ranger. Please don't die. Come on. Come on, Bertild. You must survive. You must survive for a very good reason, and that is, of course, because some toast and soup is waiting for you at the end of this battle. You must be conscious to eat that, obviously. Otherwise, it's going to get kind of messy. But whatever the case, we are going to be ready right now for another kill. There we go. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to run some interference here, but I'm probably going to die from some random damage. And by random, I mean getting shot in the back by that guy over there. Maybe not. Okay. Oh. Okay, so Ravenstone Wardens, I have to take that back. I actually thought Ravenstone Wardens were rather high tier, but they seem to be mid-tier units, so I don't think we really need to worry about that. But we do need to worry about the fact that many of these units are exceptional at ranged combat. Oh my, no, this is bad. Yep, that was very bad indeed. They received new reinforcements, and it just so happened that the reinforcements were mostly Silver Mist Rangers. So, how many units have we lost so far? Well, he's lost a lot more than us, so I think we might actually decide to retreat here. Should we? Should we decide to retreat? I think it might be an idea, because we are going to get outgunned by the Silver Mist Rangers unless our Barclay Sappers and Empire Armored Crossbowmen are able to fight back. And it appears as though they are actually fighting back, but as you can see, we actually have a huge amount of reinforcements coming in from the other side of the map, and I think that is going to result in us actually retreating. As you can see, our Shadow Legion units are just absolutely dying. Yes, exactly. We really need to make our own knighthood order, and that's exactly why I'm trying to gain a town or a castle. So, let's see. 39 troops remaining. We have 50% HP, which is a little bit better than 0. Yeah. So, this is mostly going to consist of Silver Mist Rangers, I think. So, let's see. Let's see what we're able to do against them. Obviously, I'm hoping we don't have as many Shadow Legion units as we did beforehand, but we're going to find out. Let's just hope everyone abides by my orders. So far, so good. So far, so good. And are they going to take a rather advantageous position once again? Maybe? Let's see. Are they around here? I'm thinking they're just over here. Yep, there they are. Okay, so we can actually move here without being shot, which is great. So let's try and make moves. And okay, I'm going to try and shoot them. That's not a good idea. That is not a good idea whatsoever. Of course, the one time I decide, oh, you know what would be good here? Throwing weapons. Yes, throwing weapons. Exactly. The one time. Yep. Guarantee, though, if we are going to attack the Noldor Castle at some point, guarantee that I'm going to be doing exactly the same thing. I will say, oh, those guys have ranged weapons? I'm going to use my throwing weapons against them, because they are incredibly effective. Right? Yes. Of course, especially when I'm wielding them, of course. But, let's see. Let's see what we're able to do. Okay, come on. We can take out these guys without dying, can't we? Yes. Yes. There we go. Okay, hello. You appear to want to kill me. I will not have that. Thank you very much. Bertild the Moderate is very moderate in his abilities. Yes. So, let's see. Can I actually eliminate any more on this terrible, terrible battlefield? Nope. Not gonna happen. Ravenstone Man-at-Arms had different plans. But that's absolutely fine, because of course Anson is still alive, and he is an absolutely amazing medic. And so wound treatment will see that we're back in fighting shape in literally no time at all. Probably take less than 5 seconds, but yeah, let's just have a look here. Oh, yep, there we go. 3 enemies remain, 2 now, and there it is. Fantastic. So, Silver Mist Rangers, everyone. They appear to be very accurate, but they are quite fragile, if you hit them with a ruby rune sword, of course, but yes. Let's just see whether Senderfall is going to be similar in garrison. Okay, so I guess we can take some of these guys because we have now just lost a bunch of units, so we may as well. Can that monk level up? No, it can't. So I'm probably just going to let it go back to its friends in the nearby monastery, wherever it wants to go. And there's a gold bar. Oh my, Duke Adarian apparently has a gold bar, and he likes trading in gold. Okay. Well, let's take a look at Senderfall real quick, and we'll see what's going on there. Okay, so they have Ravenspear mercenaries as well. Okay, so that actually makes it a whole lot easier for me to decide which Ravenstone fief we are going to take, and that's going to be Poinsbrook. So, in the next episode, we'll be heading on over there and attempting to siege it. And so, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.